Permit me to explain.
Oh my god, he used a gun like a knife! Welcome everyone, one and all, to my reaction to Season 3, Episode 1 of the Originals for the Next Millennium. So, last time we had the Season 2 finale, which ended with the death of Dahlia. Now, going into Season 3, we do have some major repercussions left over from the previous season. We currently have Hayley stuck with the Crescent Wolf curse. We have Elijah basically given up on Klaus and not wanting anything more to do with him. And we have Rebecca, who is currently not with us once again, which is frustrating. I wish she was around more, but I will accept what we get. But on a more positive note of everything, it does seem like Klaus and Camille are getting a little bit closer, getting a little bit more forward with their feelings for each other, you know? So safe to say I'm very excited to see that develop and see what happens with those two, you know? But yes, anyway, with that said though, very excited to get into it and see what Season 3 has in store for us. So without further ado, let's go.
In the beginning, we were so naive.
Oh, flashback.
Our mother had made us into beasts.
You know how much I love a flashback.
And when we needed to, as a family,
we'd hunt.
we fed.
Yeah, Jesus.
If the bodies are found, word of our presence will spread to Michael.
Are we cursed to forever live in fear of our father?
I should say yes.
Yeah,
Daddy.
at least for a very long time.
Your vows haunt me more than father himself. At least he can't chase us all. I say we take our chances.
Wow, okay. So from the very beginning, Cole wanted to be on his own.
Always. Forever.
Ways and forever. Also, sorry, I'm just gonna light my candle. If you see fire. It's got 3 wicks, so it's gonna take some time. Oh, Klaus, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Loving the hair.
I write to offer an update. Our brothers remain at odds. Despite my efforts, we are a house divided.
Yep.
There he has founded a fight gym in the old St. Anne's Church where he tests the mettle of those who wish to join his vampire community.
That's cool.
Elijah has begun joining him for sparring.
That's sick. Good job, Elijah. It's like physical therapy, you know?
And Hayley herself continues to struggle. Unable to see her child except for once a month on the full moon.
Oh, Hayley, I'm
And
so
we're in
sorry.
no position to ask for outside help.
I was gonna say, you cannot talk to the witches.
The Ninth Ward Coven thinks I'm a vampire sympathizer. I won't prove them right.
Davina is looking so good.
Davina's rage in our family.
Like, so good.
In truth, he seems utterly free of remorse. I wonder if you would write me with any advice you have on how to heal their fractured bond.
Yeah, to be fair, Rebecca would be the one to be able to help
And
you
remain
when
your
it comes
loving
to
sister, Freya.
loving sister. So cute, so cute. Really want more Rebecca and Freya. That scene last episode was so beautiful.
Well, I'd hoped we might have one of our little chats. I'm allowing you a private tour of my exhibition.
These are yours.
Oh, he doesn't let just anyone see these things, Camille.
I didn't come here to appreciate art. If you want to talk about your progress as a person striving for empathy, fine. If not, I'll go.
Nice, Cami. Keep it real.
I was very clear when I set our boundaries, and they don't include private art shows.
Oh, well, then perhaps
The problem is,
outside
Cami, you
school
can set
or
all of the
something.
boundaries you want. I just feel like with the tension between you two, you can't do anything about it.
Wait, you're worried no one else will come. Rebecca's gone. Marcel's angry. Elijah won't even look at you. You'll be alone.
Ah.
You're scared because the people you love are angry with you. Maybe you need to think about that.
Let's talk about this for a second, because not only do Cami and Klaus have such great chemistry, but the fact that she is like a psychologist, or at least like learning to be a psychologist. I can't remember. I think she studied it, didn't she? But she doesn't have a actual like certificate / degree. Someone in her field being someone that is close to Klaus is perfection, because he needs stuff like this. For someone who's been alive as long as he has not learned any good coping mechanisms when it comes to his own mental health and when it comes to his own issues that he has. Well, at least the coping mechanisms that he has developed are not very healthy. Let's just say that. So it's very nice to have someone like Cami in his life to recognize that you need to focus on the idea that if you are scared that you are alone because you've upset other people and they're upset at you, try and repair those bonds. Is it worth you sitting on your high horse when you don't have anyone around you? You know, like, just let yourself be vulnerable for a second and think to yourself, right, should I have done this? Should I have done that? What can I actually apologize for? How can we try and mend this relationship?
This is your friend, the shrink? Bill Kinney, detective, homicide.
Cami O'Connell, bartender, part-time shrink. Why am I here?
Bartender, part-time shrink. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's horrible. They've like cut them. Ugh. Why is that Cami's area of expertise? I'm confused though.
Be more sympathetic if Haley apologized. After all, it was her that tried to run off with my daughter.
Okay,
Oh,
so
you two
he's
must
looking for an
poke at one
apology.
another. May I suggest
Interesting.
doing it elsewhere?
That is fair.
You're all filthy gluttons, and you remain ever the dullard.
Klaus seemed to not really enjoy looking at someone then after he had killed them.
5 of them, 5 of us.
Ah.
Wherever they were off to, why can we not simply go in their stead?
What if someone recognizes them though?
You saw the castle down the road. It was practically a gala. Look at them. They're not any better than we are. We could live as they do, at least for a time.
I do agree, but what if people know them? That's the problem.
We could live ordinary lives.
Silence.
That's cool that Elijah's the one who's like learning things first.
I'm the personal servant to the Count de Martel. I was sent to escort these guests to his home for a lengthy stay. I know their customs as well as the Count's habits.
Excellent idea, Broski, in trying to save your own life, because they do kind of need this, but also storyline wise, this is cool then. So they become these people, they become these nobles, because like we know that throughout the ages, it seems like they gave up on this whole, let's just be people who are wandering, basically like nomads, you know? They kind of gave up on that because from all the moments that we've seen them in the past, they've been basically like fucking royalty, you know? So very interesting.
Those inclined to gut him.
Klaus is the middleman.
Well, Nick.
It's a no-brainer, really. Rest assured that your view of New Orleans will be second to none.
I do like it.
Oh,
For the price.
that is him, isn't it? Sorry to go back. I just want to have a look at his face again. Holy shit, so is he like one of the first people that they turned then?
Mr. Castle.
Please, call me Lucien.
Lucien Castle. Okay. Fucking hell. I mean, how's that going to secure you the house, though?
He bled a lot, which means he was alive. But it's like he just stood here.
He was compelled.
The wounds may have a special meaning for the killer. Not a formal ritual, but intentional. And the things we do on purpose, we tend to repeat.
Yikes.
But for now, no covens are to expand into Gentilly.
Gentilly.
Its decision is to keep us from a violent turf war with the vampires.
Oh, people are not happy about this. Oh, wow. Wow. I think we're seeing a splintering of the witches. We're going to be having another faction on our hands.
But whoever did that had to be a vampire.
And no one heard any screams, so he must have been compelled to just stand there and suffer.
You think this was us?
I mean, they're not saying it was you, but they know it was a vampire, so they have to question you.
Elijah says that Klaus has been on his best behavior. I've known the guy over 200 years. Best behavior ain't exactly his thing.
I agree, but like he always does things for a purpose. That doesn't seem like it has a purpose. Klaus doesn't just kill like that willy-nilly and leave a body out in the open. It's stupid.
I wouldn't expect you to host an art show without compelling the critic to speak your praise.
Interesting.
Oh, live long enough, you develop a taste for it. Among other things, speaking of which, can we please have a drink? I am quite parched.
Okay, so they seem to be good buddies even after all these years. I wonder if Klaus is the one who turned him. Like, whose Sire line does he belong to?
This whole area is now property of Kingmaker Land Development. My team and I are animal control. There's been an influx of wild predators. My boss pays top dollar to wipe them out.
Oh my God. They are literally out here killing all the werewolves. Elijah, you gotta do something about this, bro, because yikes.
Clear out. ASAP.
Call off your men. You leave this place. You seek another line of work.
Oh.
I don't have the authority to...
Okay. I know Elijah's all about protecting people, but I think opening that red door has definitely unlocked certain things that we wouldn't have seen before.
God's sake, all of you, stop looking up. Touch me again, and I'll tear your arms straight off.
Behave,
Cole.
or I will bury you in the ground to rot.
This isn't going to work, is it?
I mean, not with those attitudes.
May I present his children? The Lords Finn, Niklaus, Elijah, and Cole.
They're not even using fake names, which is concerning.
Father was forever distant with his travels, and we were largely raised by servants.
Good job, Elijah.
You've proven to be an immense help.
Of course, my lord.
Though I must say, you don't seem at all disturbed about leading us into your master's home.
Yeah, he's way too chill.
A cruel drunkard who torments his minions for sport.
Okay, so you hate the man.
Whatever evil you are,
You walk amongst greater evil still.
Yikes.
What do I care if you killed a lot of them?
Klaus respects that.
They're Count's children. The Lord Tristan and his sister, the Lady Aurora.
Tristan and Aurora.
Would she really be such a threat?
The Lady Aurora doesn't need teeth to tear a man's soul out. One need only stare in her eyes and be lost.
Oh, someone already has a crush. Uh-oh.
Have you spoken to her?
Who?
Aurora?
Oh, you mean her?
So is she alive as well?
As you well know, Aurora and I parted ways centuries ago.
So she's still alive. Okay, so she was turned too. I don't think they would turn the Count because the Count seems like a dick and it seems like none of them actually liked him. But the other three seems like they are very much integral parts of the story. So I do wonder whether all three of them were turned. It's kind of been implied that Aurora has as well, but it's her brother that's a bit questionable.
Who's the dirtbag eyeing me like a marac of lamb, old friend?
It's nothing more.
Old acquaintance, you wound me.
Vampire business is now Marcel's purview. Or Elijah's when he's not busy loathing me. By all means, check with them.
Yikes.
Your pretty friend seems to have fouled your mood.
Lucien, what are you really doing in my city?
Oh, okay.
When Finn was killed, we all learned the truth. The life of every vampire is linked back to the original who begat the line. Cole's death confirmed it. As you can imagine, the threat of it doesn't sit well with those of us that...
Ah, wait, that's a good point though. I wonder if Finn or Cole turned one of the people in the past. I mean, I feel like that lady that I was talking about before was Finn's first person that he turned. It seemed like first and only. I'm trying to remember the scene specifically. I can picture the woman, but I can't remember the story exactly. But I swear she was the first and only person that he turned into a vampire. And then she continued his line, you know, she turned other people. But we haven't got confirmation as to who Cole first turned. So maybe this could be linking to that.
What if I told you there's a growing conflict between the remaining 3 Sire lines? Suppose
Oh, interesting.
One of them wanted to annihilate the other by killing Elijah, Rebecca, you.
What a cool concept.
Weaker than you have ever been.
My family is hardly weak. In fact, we are unkillable. The last of the White Oak is gone.
Is it
Are
though?
you so certain it's all gone?
It was turned to ash. Thereby it can be picked up and used.
But I'm Regent. They should respect me. I didn't sign up for this.
Sure you did. You chose to be their leader.
You did.
Say the word. All right, me and my guys.
You'll what?
No.
They see me siding with you against my own kind. I'll just be proving them right.
Exactly. You can't do anything with the vampires.
Someone came at you.
I don't think she should do nothing, but I think she needs to find a witch way of doing this. Find a way of gaining respect with the witches. What is that? Oh, a bear trap. Yikes.
Permit me to explain.
Oh my god, he used a gun like a knife.
How precious. And just in time for lesson 2.
Elijah, I love you.
But if you want the most from the experience, I suggest you feed on me. As you do, I'll allow you into my mind. You can see for yourself.
Oh, damn.
What you broke is past repair. Your sacred vows you sever. And now you see that nothing lasts for always and...
Ah. Oh, shit.
Yet in 1 year's time, you'll all be lost. As your family is undone, you will seed the beast that is to come.
Sorry, I want to see Klaus's reaction to that, but that was such an interesting thing. In a year's time, you'll all be gone. So we kind of already have a time frame on that, Jesus. And then what's this talk of a beast? Is the beast Klaus, or is the beast like an enemy that they'll face?
The threat you face will be more clear the longer I'm in your presence. Kill me, you'll never see what's coming.
Damn. Is she a witch then? Is this like a form of witchcraft? Because I'm a little bit confused on that front.
Do you know where she is?
Judging by what these hunters did, the traps they set and the blood I saw, she's not with her daughter. She's probably dead.
What? Well, no, we're not doing that, are we? Come on now.
Something is coming. You'll need me.
Oh, shit.
I am Klaus Michelson. I don't need anyone, nor will I be warned by lesser men.
Wow.
I beg you, let me help you. From now on, I am the only one you can trust.
I don't know about that one. We don't want to divide the siblings even more.
I don't trust anyone.
You have some level of trust for your family, let's be honest. There have been betrayals over the years on both sides, but that trust is still there to a degree. It's just not in the best place right now. Oh my god. That's horrible. Oh, that is horrible.
You remember Davina, girl you were supposed to mentor?
I offered her my advice months ago. I told her to make peace at all costs, and she refused me.
Oh, interesting. So she didn't want the help because she didn't want to make peace with the vampires. Is that Haley? Davina, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, but there's something I need you to do for me first.
Wow. What, hunt down the witch or something? Like, what do you need from Haley?
I'm afraid I need to talk about it now.
No, no, you don't get to just come into my house uninvited.
Nice, Cami. Nice.
Right now, people like me are out there getting killed by people like you, conveniently timed with the arrival of your old acquaintance. And you just barge in.
It's way too conveniently timed.
You're a vampire. It's a tortured existence. I'm sorry, but do you really have to be such an insensitive disappointment?
Disappointment. Cami.
Wait.
Oh, no.
Keep the gift. I painted it for you.
Oh, that hurt.
Klaus.
Oh my god. Oh, Cami. Oh, Cami, I know that was said in a heated moment, but you do not tell Klaus he's a disappointment. That is one of the few times in this show I've genuinely felt so bad for Klaus, because I know how much that would hurt, especially from Cami. Like, he says he doesn't trust anyone. I think he trusts Cami. I think he has so much trust and potentially love for Cami. So to hear that, wow.
Good evening. I wonder if we might discuss your analysis of my work.
Did he rip his arms off? Is that what that was? Sorry, I'm a little bit blown away by that. That was... Jesus Christ. What? Oh, is that what he used? Is it him? Is he the one killing people? He is. Okay. Wow. Why though? What's the purpose of killing people? Oh, is that Aurora? Is this current day then? Jesus Christ.
It won't be long now.
What is going on here? So I assume this is modern day. Why is she in a, like, with monks? Oh, is that the end? Oh, Jesus Christ, that happened quick. Yeah, why the hell is she at, like, a monk monastery? But yes, though, that was season 3, episode 1 of the Originals. That was a fantastic season opener. Oh my God. That is, like, one of the best season openers for a middle of the, like middle of a show, like season 3 of 5. That is a fantastic season opener. It's been a while since I've seen one as good as that. So it's all been lined up that we've got these wars between the Sire lines, which is really cool. Now, considering Lucien and now we know that Aurora's alive, we still haven't got confirmation about Tristan, but they like named all 3 of them. So I feel like we're going to get the reveal that he is also alive. But we've currently got the reveal of those 2 at least. Now, given that they are like the very first vampires turned by them, I assume that's where we're going. I would be surprised if they somehow turn people before them. Considering they're the first ones that they turned and there's this whole like war between the Sire lines, is it more so a war between them? Is it more so a personal war? Or was Lucien being honest and it was actually a war between all different vampires down all the different lines? I don't quite understand why that would be the case. I don't quite understand why these vampires would go against Sire lines, because it's so hard to figure out what Sire line you're a part of unless you were directly turned. Like, you could have been turned from X, who was turned by Y, who was turned by Z, who was turned by Klaus, and you might never know where that originated from, you know? So the idea that the Sire lines would be against each other is a little bit like, how does that work? Which is why I'm thinking it could be a more personal war between the people who were directly turned by the certain individuals of the family. But yeah, this war and the mechanics of it are definitely going to cause an issue with the family, because obviously if there's this war between them and then the family standing united, but then all of Klaus's people want to kill Rebecca, that's going to cause tension between Klaus and Rebecca. So very interested to see how all of this develops and how everyone handles this news, you know? But yeah, another big question is obviously, why the hell is Lucien doing this? Why is he killing people? Is it literally an idea of, I'm going to kill these people, blame it on Klaus, and have that be like, oh look, Klaus is strong? But that doesn't really make sense to me, because he's just killing random humans, which like isn't really a test of strength in the vampire world, because they can all fucking do it. So why is he doing this? Why is he making the police look into these incidents? Why is he making the police look into supernatural things? It seems like there's a bigger plan going on here, you know? Now, Davina and Haley is another one where I'm questioning, why the hell does she want her? I mean, is it going to be as simple as, you're a hybrid, you're a strong individual, I need you to go and take this bitch down to show strength? Or is she using Haley for another reason? Is she using Haley as part of a spell of some kind? But yeah, other than that though, really enjoyed looking into the past and seeing the very beginnings of their journey as vampires, where they don't know about compulsion, they don't know they can turn people. Like, I hope that we keep getting these flashbacks. I think we will. I don't think they're just going to leave it where they did. So I think we're going to be getting more flashbacks, but I hope we get to see those moments. I hope we get to see the discovery of compulsion, how it works, how they can use it, and the moment that they realize, holy shit, we can turn more people into vampires. Like, that is sick. So really excited to see more of that. But yeah, overall, great season opener, and can't wait to see what season 3 has in store for us. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I've left a link down below to my Patreon, where you'll be able to find the early and uncut reactions to the originals and all the other shows that I do. Also left a link to my Twitch, my Discord, and my socials, so be sure to follow them if you are interested. And yes, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.